Think your camper's tough? Wait till you see this beast. 6 wheels, armored plating, a hybrid twin-turbo V8. And yes, it's built by Toyota. This isn't your typical off-road van or weekend escape vehicle. This is a 6-wheel armored luxury camper designed to survive anything. From mountain trails to desert dunes, even city chaos. It's built like a tank, but rides like a first-class suite. But here's the real question. Is the 2026 Toyota Sprinter 6x6 armored camper just an over-engineered showpiece? Or has Toyota quietly built the ultimate off-road luxury fortress for the few who want everything in one package? Let's find out. Welcome back to IK Car Reviews, where we explore the most ambitious and extreme machines redefining what's possible on the road. Now, Toyota, a name we usually associate with reliability and practicality, is entering new territory with something that's shaking up the automotive world. The 2026 Toyota Sprinter 6x6 armored camper isn't just another camper van. It's a bold experiment, part off-road truck, part luxury mobile home, and part armored command center. The Sprinter 6x6 was revealed as Toyota's answer to a growing market. Adventure seekers, luxury travelers, and survival enthusiasts who want to go anywhere without compromise. The brand that gave us the Land Cruiser and Hilux toughness is now aiming higher, or should we say, deeper into the wild. This launch couldn't have come at a better time. The US overlanding and off-grid travel scene is exploding. People want independence, safety, and comfort all in one machine. And Toyota clearly saw an opening. What if we built a camper that can take you off the grid and keep you alive when things go wrong? From what we've seen so far, they weren't kidding. Stick around because we're about to dive deep into how Toyota turned a humble concept into a rolling fortress that could easily pass as something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Let's start with the design. At first glance, the Sprinter 6x6 looks like a vehicle you'd expect to see escorting a head of state through a desert storm. Its stance is massive, 6 wheels giving it a stable, dominating presence that commands attention. The front end is classic Toyota aggression, a bold grille, adaptive LED headlights, and an angular bumper that screams authority. But move to the sides, and that's where the real magic happens. Reinforced steel panels, widened fenders, and a seamless camper module integrated right into the chassis. It's aerodynamic yet intimidating, tough enough for military duty, but finished with futuristic refinement. Every panel feels purposeful. Every curve tells you this isn't about looking pretty, it's about surviving whatever comes next. Step inside, and it's a whole different story. The cabin greets you with soft-touch leather, ambient lighting, and high-end wood accents, but all of it is layered over ballistic protection. It's luxury built inside armor. The living area is a masterpiece of practicality, a modular layout that converts from a lounge into a sleeping space. There's a compact, fully armored kitchen with induction cooking, reinforced storage cabinets, and a secure bathroom fitted with water filtration for long off-grid trips. Even the skylights are armored glass, letting in sunlight while keeping threats out. And somehow, despite all that protection, it still feels open and calming, more luxury penthouse than bunker. Underneath, Toyota's engineering takes over. Power comes from a hybrid twin-turbo V8, delivering raw torque to all 6 wheels through an adaptive drivetrain that automatically adjusts to terrain. Mud, snow, sand, doesn't matter. It just grips and goes. The hybrid system also means extended range and better efficiency than you'd expect from something this massive. Add self-leveling suspension, terrain sensors, and onboard tire inflation control, and you're basically looking at a vehicle that laughs at rough terrain. And when it comes to tech, this thing's loaded. A central command system manages everything: navigation, power usage, climate, and off-road mapping. It even comes with drone integration for aerial scouting, advanced 360-degree surveillance, and satellite communication, so you're never truly out of reach, even when you're hundreds of miles from civilization. There's a smart power management system that balances between the hybrid motor, onboard batteries, and optional solar panels, so you can live off-grid comfortably for days, maybe weeks, without needing to refuel or recharge. Now, we know Toyota takes safety seriously, but this is on another level. Military-grade armor plating, bullet-resistant glass, run-flat tires, emergency escape hatches, air filtration against hazardous conditions, adaptive cruise, lane-keeping assist, collision avoidance, the list goes on. It's less camper van and more rolling fortress for the modern explorer. But here's the twist. Toyota didn't forget comfort or drivability. Despite its sheer weight and protection, the Sprinter 6x6 still drives like a refined luxury SUV. Smooth steering, quiet cabin, balanced ride. It's an experience you don't expect from something that looks like it could survive an apocalypse. And yet, there's one question lingering. Can a camper that costs as much as a house really justify its price? We'll get to that. Now comes the real test: performance under pressure. We took the Sprinter 6x6 into the dirt, and let me tell you, it's something else. As you hit the throttle, the hybrid twin-turbo V8 kicks in with a deep, mechanical growl. Power surges evenly through all 6 wheels, clawing at the ground with relentless grip. Hills? Gone. Rocks? Flattened. Sand dunes? It glides over them like a luxury yacht on water. The adaptive suspension reads the terrain in real time, adjusting height and damping instantly. From inside, it feels almost impossible, like the road beneath you is being ironed flat as you go. What's most surprising isn't just how powerful it is, it's how calm it feels. The cabin remains whisper quiet. The air suspension absorbs everything. You could sip coffee while driving through terrain that would destroy normal campers. And when you park, the onboard systems transform it from battle-ready beast to cozy retreat in seconds. Solar panels deploy, power grid stabilizes, lights dim to a warm glow. It's the kind of transition that makes you forget you're sitting inside a machine armored like a tank. But there's one catch. All this capability comes at a cost. The Sprinter 6x6 sits deep in the 6-figure territory, easily surpassing most high-end RVs and luxury off-roaders. And yet, for the buyer who wants ultimate peace of mind, that price tag starts to make sense. Because this isn't just transportation, it's independence. And that's the kind of freedom money can buy. So, after spending time with the 2026 Toyota Sprinter 6x6 armored camper, what's the verdict? This vehicle is less about practicality and more about possibility. It's for the rare buyer who looks at a regular camper and says, that's not enough. The pros? Absolute durability, unmatched safety, mind-blowing off-road capability, luxurious comfort, and the kind of high-tech integration that makes living off-grid feel effortless. The cons? The price, obviously. The size. You're not fitting this thing in a normal parking lot. And for some, it might just be too extreme for everyday use. But for adventurers, survivalists, or collectors who want something truly one-of-a-kind, this is it. The Sprinter 6x6 represents a new category: luxury armored overlanding. It's the car for those who want to explore the world without ever feeling vulnerable. In the current US market, where people crave safety, self-sufficiency, and a bit of escapism, Toyota may have just created the most relevant and radical camper of the decade. And looking ahead, this could be a glimpse of where travel is going. Vehicles that are as independent as the people driving them. So what do you think? Is the Toyota Sprinter 6x6 armored camper a brilliant fusion of engineering and imagination, or just a wild concept for the ultra-rich? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, Hit that like button, subscribe to IK Car Reviews, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss our next breakdown of the cars changing the way we move, live, and explore. This is IK Car Reviews, and I'll see you on the next adventure.